What's up, guys? Maestro Megatron here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to celebrating 50 years of Jaws. It's 50th anniversary. The motion picture Jaws will turn 50 years old on June 20th. It originally came out back in 1975. One of my favorite movies on the planet. One of the most terrifying movies I ever seen as a kid, growing up. I love this freaking movie. So on today's live stream, I'm going to celebrate it nearing 50 years. 50 years of Jaws, dating back from clear back 1975. And let's see if we can get some people on the live stream. If not, we'll just talk about it. I've got one person, one like on the live stream. If we could shoot the shit about some Jaws. A lot of people said after they were seeing this movie they don't want to go out in the ocean. This made me want to go out in the ocean. But that's just me. I'm a gigantic, humongous, colossal horror movie fan. So anything that involves scariness, especially Jaws out in the ocean, I want to go check out and investigate. And there's a shot of Jaws right there. There's a scene, a pic of the movie. Known as the 25-foot great white shark. And that's a good quote from the movie, too. Oh, it's got to be a 20-footer. 25. By the way, great. It's not even the fact that it's got a terrifying shark eating people in this movie. What does it most for me for Jaws is the cast, the characters, the cast of characters, the actors in it. That's what I mainly enjoy about Jaws. Yeah, sure, it's great to have them, the terrifying shark. It's great to have them chomping up people on the big screen. But what really does the movie Jaws for me is the fact that it's got a great cast in it, and the cast that plays in it, they play off each other so well. The performances by the actors are so great. So again, it stars Roy Scheider, Richard Dreyfuss, Robert Shaw. Robert Shaw and Roy Scheider were seasoned veteran actors, but and Richard Dreyfuss was a newcomer. So there was a lot of tensions on the set. And some more factoid trivia for you. The movie was supposed to be made within 55 days, but it took longer. It actually took 159 days, and it was going to cost them a budget of $4 million. But it ended up costing them almost between $9 and $12 million. There we go. Had to refresh the chat. Sorry about that, guys. Antonio, good morning. There we go. The chat is finally working, guys. Where was I? What I was talking about was it was going to be made on the budget of $4 million. Ended up costing them between $9 and $12 million. And instead of 55 days to shoot it, it ended up taking 159 days due to bad inclement weather and a certain actor on the set. And it's not an actor that you think it is, and it's not an actor that you think it was. It was none other than the mechanical shark himself, Bruce. They had all kinds of technical mechanical difficulties with Bruce, the mechanical shark in the movie. What's going on, guys? Happy Sunday to you, Tim Atkins, Chad Middleton, Anthony. Welcome to Celebrating 50 Years live stream. It got delayed due to this guy right here. And I'm not talking about, well, Robert Shaw did have his flaws in this movie, but as you can see, there's mechanical Bruce laying there on the boat. Robert Shaw just kind of relaxing by Bruce. Bruce was a nickname for the mechanical shark on the set. This is why it took 159 days to make instead of the scheduled 55 days because they kept having technical and mechanical errors. What's going on, Sugar Daddy Demon? Welcome to the live stream. Kept having mechanical errors due to Bruce there having a mind of his own. Some of the mechanical effects people on the set said it was haunted. It was almost haunting because it's almost as if Bruce, the mechanical shark you see laying there with Robert Shaw, had a mind of his own. But yeah, took 159 days instead of the scheduled 55 days because of that guy right there, Bruce. But again, I love this freaking movie, and it's, you know, it's not just because there's a terrifying shark in the water. It's because of the actors and the characters that play in it. Roy Scheider plays Chief Brody. Richard Dreyfuss plays Hooper, who plays the oceanographer who has a fascination for sharks, and Robert Shaw, of course, the old crusty veteran shark hunter. No, Chad Middleton, the shark on the set. Yes. That's just the title of the movie, Jaws. The shark on the set was nicknamed Bruce. That's what they called it on the set. So, Dangerous Animals is based off Jaws. Yeah, that's another thing. There's been so many little spin-off movies that's tried to replicate Jaws. There's even been sequels. There's been 4 different sequels to Jaws, or actually 3 different sequels following the original here, to no avail. The second one's pretty good. I do enjoy the second one. I'll do a video on the second one here pretty soon. The second one's pretty good. The third one's okay. I like it because growing up, it was always on HBO as a kid, and I'm a Dennis Quaid fan. I'm a Bess Armstrong fan and Lou Gossett Jr. fan. The fourth one sucked ass. I have a few pieces of equipment on my property that seem to have a mind of their own. Is that right, Demon? Sharknado. Chad Middleton brought up the Sharknado. Yeah, a lot of movies are like that now, Static. They don't even give a good backstory or anything like that. So, Sugar Daddy Demon has some equipment on his property to have minds of their own. We'll leave that up to speculation. But the 50th anniversary of Jaws is officially on June 20th. But I wanted to do it early, so Anton, I knew you guys were doing your Jaws live stream early, so there's no harm in me doing mine early as well. But it's good to see everybody. I love this fucking movie. It like, again, it's not even the shark. It's not even people getting chomped by the shark. It's the cast of characters in it. I just, the storyline too, the backstory and the the character development of the actors that's on the set. It's just freaking phenomenal. There's a good shot of Quint right there, Robert Shaw. The tractor only runs for you, Sugar Daddy. That's cool as shit, man. Hey, that's a tractor with its priorities straight, Demon. And I have a relative by marriage who worked as a carpenter on the set of the movie. I think you've told me that before, Anton. And yeah, that's freaking badass. I of course, this come out a year before I was born, but I would have loved to have something to do with this movie if I was old enough back then. I love this. But yeah, the music is iconic, Chad Middleton. I would love to have certain pieces or props to this movie from the set, Anthony. That's cool as hell, man. But yeah, there's Mr. Robert Shaw right there. And Robert Shaw, there was a lot of tensions between him and Richard Dreyfuss. Of course, Richard Dreyfuss has tensions with just about every actor on every set of his movie. I don't give a damn what anybody says. Richard Dreyfuss is really hard to work with, but the tensions between Robert Shaw and Richard Dreyfuss in Jaws back then was the fact that Robert Shaw was an infamous drunk on the set, and also, and what makes it cool is Robert Shaw was such a good seasoned method veteran actor that you couldn't even tell that he was drinking on the set. And plus it pulled off his character Quint just perfect, but it clashed with Richard Dreyfuss because Richard Dreyfuss was a young, up and coming young actor, and was just learning stuff and was eager and energetic. Where Robert Shaw was just kind of again a seasoned method actor, been in the business for 20 years prior to this, and him and Richard Dreyfuss just kind of clashed on the set. But it made it realistic for the movie. It made the tensions in the movie between Hooper and Quint in the movie seem real, because that was real tension. There was real tension on the set and real tensions in the movie. So it pulled off the movie just perfect on that part. Good little factoid trivia for you guys there. Let's take some comments. Yeah, I was sympathetic for Richard Dreyfuss till I heard the problems on every set. Yeah, he tries to blame it on other actors and stuff like that, but he's an egomaniac, doesn't want to listen to anybody. That's another reason why him and Robert Shaw didn't get along on the set, was he didn't want to, Robert Shaw was trying to coach him and give him some pointers, because he was a young up and coming actor, barely played in any movies at that point. Robert Shaw was just trying to give him advice, and Richard Dreyfuss just kind of shrugged him off, shunned him. Didn't take him serious, was just real egotistical about it. He didn't need anybody's help kind of behavior. You know what? You might have the tractor version of Christine, Demon. That's cool as hell. Hey, Damon, it would be cool as shit if your tractor went on a killing spree. I think Roy Scheider was kind of annoyed with dealing with both of them. Yeah, I did read that. I'm glad you brought that up. Roy Scheider did get a little frustrated. Roy Scheider was one of the nicest people on the set, but he was getting sick and tired of the crap too as well on the set with Robert Shaw and Richard Dreyfuss, and I don't blame him. John Saxon would have been great on that, yes. See, I didn't know that, and Anthony, you taught me something on that. And if I heard anything about that in the past, I must have forgotten about it. But they did, they finally wrote a paycheck big enough for Roy Scheider to come back for the second one, which is good, because that's what made the second one. I like the second one. I think it's okay. It's not good. It's not great, but it's okay. The reason I think the second one is okay as it turned out to be is because they got Roy Scheider to come back. Yeah, Demon's Tractor's definitely haunted, Static. The Ghost of Farming Pass. After Jaws 2, he said the devil himself couldn't get him to do another Jaws movie. And that sucks, too, because, again, I'm a Dennis Quaid fan and Lou Gossett Jr. and all that. But they couldn't save Jaws 3. Plus, the story of Jaws 3 was just freaking bogus anyways. But that's just my opinion on that one. Love that shot of Robert Shaw, man. That's badass. That is badass. Oh shit. Jaws 3's table, yes, but there's something about it that I still have fun with it. Yeah, I'll watch it if it comes on. I'm not gonna reach for it and put it on. I don't even know if I own a physical copy of Jaws 3. What's weird is I like Jaws 3 better than Jaws the Revenge, but I own a physical copy of Jaws the Revenge for some reason. I don't know. You explain it to me. But yeah, Jaws 3 is a guilty pleasure for me as well. I'm sure if my tractor decides to hate me, then we'll have a problem. Just blow it the Blow it the hell up if it has a problem with you, Demon. That's all I have to say on that one. I know you got the tactical equipment to blow that tractor up, so don't take no shit from it, Demon. Have goodbye. Anthony retracted that message. I'll read the next one. That's about the only physical copy that you really need, Static. Demon's laughing because you know I'm right, Demon. By the way, guys, if you haven't hit the like button yet on the live stream, please hit the like button. I know Tim Atkins is on here, Sugar Daddy Demon, Anton Static, and Chad Middleton's on here. I got a few of my OGs on here. This was kind of a surprise little live stream. I was like, what the hell? I'll do my Jaws celebrating 50 years live stream. I have all 4 on Blu-ray. The first I have on Blu-ray 4K, and I have 2 and 4 on Blu-ray and DVD. I think I have the first and second one on Blu-ray. I think I just got a regular DVD copy of the third one, and I think I just have a regular copy of The Revenge. The Revenge is okay. Here's a little fun fact for you. The only reason Michael Caine played in the fourth one, Jaws: The Revenge, is because he had just built a brand new home, and the producers and the directors of Jaws: The Revenge paid him just enough money to cover his new home. So that's why he played in that. Thank you, Demon. Yes, sick that damn tractor on there. No, What's up, Kitty? Welcome to the live stream. We're celebrating 50 years of Jaws this afternoon, and Jason Uni 1-3 verse doesn't have anything to do with that shit, Kitty. Oh, that's funny you brought that up there. That piss poor shitty ass design. They were on the 4K for Jaws 3 and 4 because they used AI. Oh yeah, see I'm glad you told. I didn't intend on or plan on buying 4K copies of those sequels, but I'm glad you told me that because that really doesn't make me want to fucking buy it now. All right, that pretty much confirms and set in stone that I will never own those on 4K. Yeah, his quote is, "I haven't seen Jaws: The Revenge by all accounts. It's terrible, but I have the house that built it and it's amazing." Yes, I was just about to get to that quote too. Anton, thanks for helping me out on that. That is an exact quote what Anthony just posted up on the live stream there, verbatim of what Michael Caine said. But yeah, if it wasn't for Michael Caine having a small part, and I like Mario Van Peebles, and by the way, factoid trivia, Jimmy from Halloween 2, Mr. Lance Guest, plays on Jaws: The Revenge as well. It's got a pretty decent cast. Lance Guest, after Halloween 2, also went on to play in The Last Starfighter, who was also directed by Nick Castle, who played the original Michael Myers in the original Halloween. And then after that, he played in Jaws: The Revenge. So there's a little bit of trivia for you. I watched a sea lion get attacked by Monterey Bay. Oh yeah, that's kind of like the train wreck. You just can't help but watch, right, Kenny? Thanks, Steve Seagal. Jaws: The Revenge is no longer Michael Caine's worst movie. The underwater chase scene in Jaws: The Revenge is great. Not the best movie, but I love that scene. Yeah, there's some good scenes in Jaws: The Revenge. It just, I don't know. It was only an hour and a half. It was a very unrealistic, hurried up storyline. Like, for instance, a great white shark ain't gonna go to the Bahamas. It doesn't. A great white shark stays in the ocean. An oceanic atmosphere, not a tropical water atmosphere. Jaws 3 is the best by... Anyways, Jaws 2 is amazing, almost as great as Jeepers Creepers 3. Jaws 2 is good, but to be honest with you, Kitty, I'd rather watch Jaws 2 than Jeepers Creepers 3, but... yeah, anyways, Tim Atkins is being a silly ass son of a bitch right now. I know, I couldn't even keep a straight face on that, Kenny. I tried. God knows I tried. I think I've heard about that. Yeah, the novel's even more far-fetched than the fucking movie itself. But and I mean, they pretty much made it where the great white shark was an omen to the family and was going after the second son, which was Lance Guest, Mike Brody. And then I forgot to mention, for Jaws of Revenge, they brought back Brody's wife, played by Lorraine Gary, but she couldn't save the movie either. Mario Van Peebles couldn't save it. Michael Caine was the best part about it. Lance Guest did pretty good. There's the Loomis of Jaws. Well, yeah, this is the Loomis of the Jaws world right here. I shot that great white 6 times. I shot him in the fin. This shark, he's not a mammal. Shit. Now, see, I'm glad you told me that. Now I'm going to look for a copy of that novel somewhere, somehow, Anton. Because now you piqued my interest. Now my ears are perking up and my tail's wagging, Anton. I'm glad you told me that, because I am the online hunter supreme. I will find me a damn copy of that novel. By God. Somebody might give it up. You never know. Someone might post it up. Might be desperate. No shit. Now, see, that's interesting, Anthony. I would love to read that, specifically for that chapter right there. That's pretty damn cool. See, stuff like that, that piques my interest a little bit. Jaws 3 is the background of the 80s. Everybody, Tim Atkins has smoked a little bit of crack this evening here on Sunday. Mr. Tim Atkins, Dr. Chalice, Halloween 3, Season of the Witch, you might want to do your homework a little bit on some of the jokes that you make, because Jaws 3 isn't even considered a scary movie or a horror movie. It's more of an action-packed Jaws movie. But continue on, please. I'm curious to hear what kind of steamy nugget of horse shit you come up with next. Yeah, hey, Tim Atkins, try harder. Jaws 3 is to Jaws what Halloween's is. Yes, that is a very good example, Mr. Kinney. Jeepers Creepers. Jaws has been mutilated and replaced by a cat now. Absolutely not, Asylum. Absolutely not. That's not even like a 0.1% good of a joke. I mean, like, take like the worst, most unclever comment or joke known to man in this universe, from solar system to solar system, and that is probably one of the most unclever, even worst unclever 0.01% jokes I've ever heard in my life. Now, Jaws 2 is practically a slasher. I've heard that argument before, and I'll support it. Yeah, because there's some more brutal kills in it, and I agree with you on that one, Anthony. And you have to really sit down and think about it. Captain Neo would teabag Jaws right with his furry ball sack. Absolutely, Kitty. Oh, shit. Jeepers Creepers Kitty. Asylum, I think you need a vacation. I mean, I know you just moved to a new town, but I think you need a good tropical vacation, or just something to refresh your mind, Asylum. I like the opening kill in Jaws 2. In fact, I like it. I put it right up there with the opening kill in the first Jaws. I really do. And, you know, I might get a lot of flack from some people for that, but I think it's right up there with the first kill in the original. You just watch Strays, Asylum. Hey, Damon, get your tractor and send it over to Asylum's house. Get your possessed haunted tractor and send it Asylum's way. That would be cool. Yes, Jaws did die. Yeah, it's the same. It's different in the novel the way he died than it is in the movie. In the novel, he didn't get blown up by Brody. He just succumbed to all the injuries he sustained from Brody and Quint and Hooper. It died in the water. Yeah, no shit, Asylum. Straight now, there's a movie I haven't seen since the early 90s. Yeah, right? Deep Blue Sea is way better than Jaws 2 and 3. Yay! I'll give you the part 3 one, Kenny, but I don't think it's better than part 2. I have a soft spot for part 2. Strays wasn't a bad movie in my opinion. No, it's good. I don't mind Strays, Demon. But yeah, in the novel version, the great white shark succumbs to all the injuries it sustained in the battle on the boat Orca and dies. But in the movie, which is bad, that's one of the best moments when Chief Brody, Roy Scheider, is looking in the sights of the shotgun. Smile, you son of a bitch. Love that part. Jaws 3, yes. But yes, Anton agrees with me. 3D is the worst one. Yeah, I agree on that one's Asylum. I'd rather watch Jaws the Revenge before Jaws 3D. It just dies as it's swimming to Brody and he's hoping for a quick death, right? That's the way it goes down in the novel. But I love the motion picture death. That's just, it's iconic. Roy Scheider was known, but before Roy Scheider passed away from his cancer, he was known for that part. That scene, smile, you son of a brick. After it blows up, he's like, what? I love that. I love that freaking part. What movie was the one where the black cat crawled out of the guy's mouth? I have no idea. I'm confused on that one, Kenny. Jaws 2 wasn't bad at all. I actually like Jaws 2. I can watch Jaws 1 and 2 back to back. The book, while it's an important book, it's not a particularly great book. It feels like the first novel. You can tell Benchley hadn't honed his craft yet. Very true, Anton. I agree with you. In all seriousness, the opening kill in Jaws 4 traumatized. Yeah, where it gets Sean's... first it bites off Sean's arm and then kills... yeah, that is fucked up. I totally agree, Tim Atkins. That kill at the beginning of Jaws of Revenge is screwed up, man. Poor Sean. Not only is it a scary ass part and you feel bad for Sean's character, but it's just brutal. It's sad. It's brutally sad. Because Sean didn't deserve that. The character of Sean didn't deserve that. So yeah, I totally agree with you on that one, Tim. Not only was it traumatizing, it was just sad. Maestro, you should play Quint in a remake. Let me tell you something, Chief. You want to see my arm, Chief? There's my arm, Chief. Yes, that's a good idea, Jojo Thorburno. Welcome to the live stream. And they're all singing Christmas songs in the background. Yeah, it's very, very disturbing, Tim Atkins. I totally agree with you. Despite the varying quality, all 4 Jaws movies had a great opening kill. Agreed. He said, Jesus H. Christ, Hoopa. Hey, let me tell you something, Chief. You just let me know which tank next time, and then I'll get it for you. See, I can do Quint's voice and accent. Let me see your hands. Let me see your hands, Hooper. Hey, Chief, throw the chum. Why can't Hooper come down here and throw the chum? Because Hooper drives the boat. That's another iconic scene. We're going to need a bigger boat. So many good quotes in the original Jaws. So many fucking good quotes. I have an idea for Joss Hoogle that ignores all but the first 2 movies. Emotional core is the Brody brothers rebuilding their relationship. Without having the character of Sean dead, yes, I concur with that one, Anton. I really do. I concur with that one, buddy. Jesus H. Christ. And there he is, JoJo. There's my future reenacted character right there, Mr. Quint, Robert Shaw. Yeah, see Sean screaming in agony, nobody helping him. Fuck me. Yeah, I'm with you on that one, Kenny. It's very disturbing. It's sad. It's depressing. It starts the movie off very morbidly. You got the impression down. Oh shit! Come on, Joe. I'm a voiceover actor, man. I'm nowhere near Dave McRae, but I'm a voiceover actor. I'm an impressionist. Come on, Joe. How long have we known each other now, bro? Here's the gist. Brody died while Sean was in college, having to be remodeled. Michael never got over the anger from him coming back. Michael was the chief of police, and there's another great white on the loose. That, if you decide to write that, I would read it, and that just might work, Anton. You might be onto something there. You could possibly be onto something on that one. Jesus H. Christ, Chief. But 395 men went down the water. Only 112 came back up. The most scariest part about that situation, guys, was when I was waiting for my turn to go up into the helicopter. Waiting for my turn, that was the most terrifying time of that situation. I'll never wear another life jacket again. Love that fucking scene. Naturally, Sean is the one who comes to the island as the Marine Ball, so absolutely. What's going on, things and stuff? Welcome to celebrating 50 years of Jaws. Before it rains like a son of a bitch on my head. Got more damn thunderstorms rolling through. I always wondered why Jaws was never set in Cali and the West Coast gets more great whites. And because they wanted that small town island type of feel to it. That's why, Kenny. I actually looked that up back in the day. And they wanted the small town vibe to it. Like the made up town of Amity. Things and Stab. What's up? That's a cool nickname, Asylum. Things and Stab. I was floating in the water, and a buddy of mine that was on the ship, he bumped into me, and I thought he was just asleep. I pushed on his body, and the top half of his body had capsized. He had been bitten in half. Previously is from New England, so all the stories are generally set in the area. Yeah, that is a good point and correct, Anton. No, that's a cool name. Things and Stab. That's a cool freaking name. If you're gonna be on like a horror movie live stream or even have your own horror movie channel on YouTube, man, Things and Stab would be a badass name to have. Yeah, Herbie Robertson, he's a baseball player from Cleveland. He had been bitten in half below the waist. The top half of him just bobbed up and down in the water. God, I love that scene. You were on the Indianapolis? In 1945, we were to deliver the bomb. But bomb had been delivered. If you get that going, Asylum, I want to be on a show. Asylum would be trying to feed the sharks candy. That might actually have Asylum survive if he starts throwing out Jolly Ranchers chocolate bars and gummy bears. James Zinni stabbing McCuck's butt with his nut. I'm not gonna impersonate that. That's we're gonna leave that up to everybody's inner mind. Here's a sad fact. Peter Benchley's housekeeper went to see the movie her son on the Indianapolis, and that's how she found out he died. Oh, damn. Shit, I did not know that one. Kenny's cracking the fuck up. Yeah, there's so many good factoid trivias, side notes to Jaws, the original Jaws. It's freaking amazing, is it not, Anton? I'll never wear another life jacket again. What's up, history? Welcome back to the live stream. Yeah, that is crazy. I think now that I'm thinking about it, Anthony, back to your comment, I think I have heard that. I just forgot about it. But yeah, that's haunting, is it not? Yeah, because the facts around the Indianapolis were classified. No one knew their family members died, so Sally watching out for Jaws. Right. So yeah, it's very that whole story that Robert Shaw Quint tells in the Orca that night in the movie. That's it's so true. Everything was so classified. They didn't want the Japanese to find out any little thing that was going on. So yeah, that's why they floated out in that water for all that time, the whole time. Basically just waiting to die. They didn't drown. They all got eaten. Well, the ones that didn't drown got eaten by sharks. Yeah, you're probably right, Joe. That stupid son of a bitch. I wish Jesse Ventura would get eaten by Jaws. Yeah, that wouldn't make me shed a tear at all. The Indiana was so such a trick story. From what I understand, the captain was so torn up with guilt because he couldn't. I did hear about that. I'm glad you got to that point. Yeah, he offed himself. He opted out. He ended himself. Via suicide. But yeah, that is very accurate, Anthony. I'm glad you brought that up. I think I was eventually going to get to that part. Just Ventura is annoying and loves it. Yeah, Ventura's a piece of shite, Kenny. You're exactly right. Oh God, don't make me start doing the Jesse Ventura impersonations, guys. We're talking about Jaws, man. Jaws, guys, not Jesse Ventura. I remember in Bogota, we ran into a great white shark. Yeah. He'd give the shark food poisoning. That's what? How do you know that the Indianapolis really went down like it did? Were you there? I was a Navy SEAL. Don't tell me you don't have 4 more reps in you, Kenny. I was a frogman, so were you. Yeah, the head shaking. I seen a great white shark down in Bogota. I knew it wouldn't come to my house in the Baja, where I got 54 dogs leashed up. The shark had to pay me royalties. I have 4 more middle fingers for you, Jesse. Yeah, absolutely. Fucking fraudulent military motherfucker is what he is. I wasn't worried about the shark. Let me tell you why, Vince, I wasn't worried about the shark. Because I had 54 dogs leashed up outside a shack in the Baja. Yeah, I live in the Baja. I've got 54 dogs leashed up to my shack that I live in. Ventura's quit. Jesus. Nah, I'm not doing that. That's an insult to Robert Shaw. No. You guys, you guys can do that in your minds. The Frogman and Navy SEAL are 2 completely different things. Right, but see, since he's an idiot, if you're gonna tell a good lie, Jesse Ventura, at least do your research and know what the hell you're talking about. I'm not actually referring to dogs chained up or leashed up. It's actually kids. Farewell and adieu as we sail back to the Farewell and adieu as we sail back to the Baja. Farewell and adieu, my 54 dogs in the Baja. There you go. That's it. That's the only impersonation and impression I'm doing of Jesse Ventura as Quint, because that is an insult to the late great Robert Shaw. Joe's fucking done. Well, get it all out of your system, because that's it. I'm not disrespecting Robert Shaw and the character of Quint anymore with Jesse Ventura bullshit. I'm not doing it, Joe. I'm not. You know what? Hey Joe, don't tell me you don't have 4 more chestnuts in that bag. This movie does such a great job with building the suspense, and that's what's awesome. And here's another good factoid, and Anthony, you probably already know that. The events leading up to the reveal of the shark, when Chief Brody is chumming the chum out in the water, the part with, we're going to need the bigger boat. That wasn't done intentionally. The reason they did that, the reason the shark is not in the first hour of the movie, and you just see the bodies, like the girl at the beginning getting moved around in the ocean, getting eaten, and the leg being chomped off, is because Bruce, the mechanical shark, once again was having technical difficulties. They couldn't get him to work for the first half of the movie. But they did chalk it up to keeping it suspenseful. It made it more scary. It made it more terrifying because you didn't know if it was a shark, what kind of shark, and What the fuck? So, Jaws is such an amazing film. They did a great job for the time. Shit, yeah, that's a good point, Joe. For 1975, making a movie about a shark in the ocean attacking people, that movie, yes, Jaws, the original Jaws, 50 years ago was way ahead of its time. Yeah, but not quite so genius. I was talking about it at the beginning of the live stream. That's what delayed this movie so long. You missed it, Joe. The first part of the live stream. This movie was supposed to be done within 55 days, but because of the mechanical shark known as Bruce kept having technical difficulties and mechanical errors, it took them 159 days to make it. So we bid you farewell and adieu, Spanish ladies. We bid you adieu, fair ladies from Spain. There you go, guys. And the producers ran a lot of inferences for people from the studio. They hide more and just storyboard some of the dailies from the studio. I did hear about that too. That's a very good comment. I'm glad you brought that up, Anton. Read Anton's comment. It's 100% accurate and correct. We bid you adieu, Spanish lady. Ah, Chief, I see you brought your rubbers. Love that part. Yeah, I didn't. I did this live stream on good short notice, but I'm glad everybody's here to check it out, man. This is one of my favorite movies to talk about. Yeah, Chiefy, I see you brought your rubbers. The original summer blockbuster, correct. Damn, this makes me... I know it's about the storm, but talking about Jaws makes me want to get in my pool, but I'm not gonna get in the pool with about to fucking just cave fucking water down on me right now. In fact, Anthony, I'm glad you said the original summer blockbuster. What starts my summer off is Band of Brothers Marathon, of course, which I watched it yesterday. I watched it yesterday and I watched it on Memorial Day. They did a marathon yesterday on Memorial Day. That starts my summer off. And watching Jaws, whether it be on my 4K or on any channel, I always have to watch Jaws to start my summer off. I'd throw Leech comes. Jaws. That shark wouldn't eat that shit, Kenny. That shark would not eat that shit. Jaws and Friday the 13th. Yeah, you're okay. I should have got to that part. It goes as follows: Band of Brothers, Memorial Day, Jaws, before and during the 4th of July, because Jaws is basically around the 4th of July, the plot in the movie, and then the Friday the 13th marathon, which I'm getting ready to start that on Thursday. I'm going to start it Thursday evening, well off into Friday the 13th, of course, that day and night, and then into the wee early morning hours of Saturday, and then I'll do my Friday the 13th live stream. I always start my spring with Jeepers Creepers and summer with Jurassic Park. Those are good movies to do that with, Kenny. I concur. I also throw Gettysburg in because I like to watch a movie on the anniversary of the battle. I concur on that one as well, Anton. That Gettysburg doesn't get the love that it deserves because of all the other favorite war movies that everybody has out there. But yeah, Gettysburg is a good one. I should have brought that up, and I'm glad you did. Farewell and adieu to Joe, who is a young Spanish lady. Take that one, Joe. Making me do all my 45 Lampkin Lane live streams by myself when it was your idea, you son of a bitch. I love period pieces too, Kenny. I'm the exact same way. Band of Brothers is... I love Band of Brothers. I could put that on right now and watch it in its entirety, just like I did yesterday. It was on all day on Sundance Channel yesterday. And then it was on BBC, weirdly enough, on Memorial Day, and HBO 2 Max at the same time on Memorial Day. Farewell and adieu to the bleachers, Joe Thorburn. Yeah, Band of Brothers is great. Oh, I love it, Kenny. That again, it goes as follow. It's Band of Brothers, and then it's Jaws, and then it's Friday the 13th Marathon. That starts my summer off perfect. And if I want to get real, Anthony will appreciate this one because he shares the love of the silver screen like I do. But this isn't a silver screen movie. It's actually in color. There is a movie called Picnic from 1957. That is a great fucking movie. That starts my summer off. It's based on Labor Day, but it starts my summer off for me. It has William Holden in it. That's a great movie, too. That's a good starting the summer off movie, too. It's called Picnic from 1957 with William Holden. You like 1917. Yeah. I think I've only seen that one time, and for some reason I don't remember a whole lot about that one. Since we're talking Spielberg movie, I think Duel actually makes... Oh, yeah, Duel is excellent. What's cool about that movie is it's got Dennis Weaver in it, of course. That was his first comeback role since he did Gunsmoke prior to that movie. Because he played Chester for almost 10 seasons, almost 10 years on Gunsmoke. And then he just kind of fell off the Hollywood map for a while. And then Duel come out in 1972, I believe. So it was his comeback movie, his comeback role for Dennis Weaver. So that holds some significance for me. That fool Bruce wouldn't stand a chance on the bleachers. Joe, you couldn't beat the great white shark's ass ever. Not even in your dreams. I can see that. Yeah, Duel-inspired Jeepers Creepers. Yeah, there's some Duel vibes to Jeepers Creepers. You're exactly right. That's a great movie. That is a fucking great movie, man. That movie, when I was a kid growing up watching that, Duel fascinated me. It didn't scare me. It just fascinated me. I would suplex Bruce off Orca. No, you wouldn't, Joe. You could not beat Bruce's ass. You can beat a lot of ass, especially off your bleachers, but you can't beat Bruce's ass. You can't beat Jaws' ass. You can't beat a great white shark's ass. Bucky would whip out his Bucky could whip Bruce's ass, but Joe, you can't beat Bruce's ass. I'm gonna argue with this till the end of time. Boom. There's the man, the Dr. Loomis of Jaws. Looks like it's about... Oh, yeah, it's about the freaking... I'm about to get shellacked here, guys. But I want to do this live stream real fast. It's technically, it's not supposed to start till 8 o'clock, but it looks like it's going to start sooner than that. But I wanted to get this live stream done. Again, guys, I'm glad you guys came on to the live stream. Did you get another member? Nope, I'm still missing one more member to start doing the members only trivia live stream, guys. I need one more member. It's missed opportunity to transform the Dark Moon. Megatron was a truck. It should have been the truck from Duel Express. That would have been fucking great. Yeah, that would have been a cool ass idea, Anthony. What's up, Shockwave, my fellow Decepticon? Anthony, become a member. Anthony is a member. Pretty much everybody that's on here is a member. Shockwave, become a member of the channel, so we can start doing my Saturday night live stream trivias. Static, become a member of the channel. Anybody that's on the live stream that's not a member of the channel, I'll bake you a chocolate cake and cook you a steak if you become a member of the channel. that is yeah. Anthony's got an emblem. He's got if maybe it's not showing up on your end. It's showing up on mine. I agree with you, JoJo. Whoever isn't a member, let's go. Shockwave can't. You're a Decepticon. You can do whatever you want, Shockwave. Nah, I'm just kidding. I understand. Paulie will never become a member. He's got one of the lame excuses I've ever heard in my life. Asylum won't become a member. Let's see who else. Yeah, I'm calling people out. The Scream What If stream I was part of went good. We all come up with a few good hypothetical sequel concepts. Now that was that today or was it last night, Anthony, or was it Friday night? What night was that, Anthony? Is it on your channel or is it on your buddy's channel? Because I'd like to check that out. Okay, Chad Middleton's back. Chad Middleton is a member. Shit, what's sad is Samo, Sebastian's sister, who barely comes on the live streams. She's even a damn member, but we can't get Asylum and Paulie to become a member. Yeah, Joe, I'm gonna actually laugh about that one. Yeah, that's probably pretty accurate, Joe. Joe's talking some hellish shit. I like it. Mr. Middleton, distinguished gentleman of the live stream, pinkies up. I got the innovator of comments, Anton. I got Mr. Jeepers Creepers himself. Kenny Tim Atkins is on here somewhere. Asylum keeps floating in and out, saying asinine, goofy ass shit. And a remake went through Steven Seagal in the water and eats the shark. Yeah, that's the only person that could beat the great white shark Bruce is Steven Seagal because he would eat him. He spends all his money on can't. Yeah, you're probably right. I don't know where Bazo's at. I think him and Sam have had some family things going this weekend because he popped in. He had said something on the Discord or he DM'd me on my Instagram Thursday night, but he was only able to stay long enough on the Friday night live stream to just say hello. I think they got some family stuff going on. Asylum's like, I sure do. Hey, Grooty. We got Groot and Mr. Chuck walking down the street. Hey, Chuck, your thoughts on the original Jaws movie?
Ahead of its time, one of the better movies ever.
Now, see, he said the exact same thing me and Anthony said. Way ahead of its time. We're doing a live stream. We're doing the 50 years celebration. It'll be 50 years, June 20th. But he said, Chuck here said the exact same damn thing I just said, ahead of its time.
Ahead of its time.
Yep. And let's help Groot here.
I mean, as a kid, one of the reasons I'm terrified of this ocean.
It didn't keep me from the ocean because I love the ocean, but I can understand where you're coming from. Chuck's known as Gizmo Duck on YouTube, by the way. If you ever want to go check him out.
Mega Duck.
Oh, sorry.
Gizmo Duck's on Xbox.
His dog's gonna shit in your driveway. It's already been done before. Yeah. Technically, that's actually not a joke. It's already been done.
Maybe stuck in mud.
Yeah, we're about to get pounded with rain again, Chuckster.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm taking it real quick. And then the Thunder game starts in 19 minutes. Come on, dog. We got 19 minutes to be home.
See you later, Groody Poo.
Bye.
Have a good one, Chuck. Yeah, it's funny you bring that up, Kenny. He's already the dog's already shit twice on my driveway before. Master, should I barbecue some chicken kebabs or go get a burger from Wendy's? Up to you. If you got the energy to cook some chicken kebabs, then do it. If you don't have the energy, you don't feel like doing it, go get some Wendy's. Yeah, Kenny's laughing. I have 2 kebabs. Kenny said chicken kebabs. I hear that. I just got done. I cooked a shit ton of ribeye. I smoked a shit ton of ribeyes on the smoker over here yesterday. I've got a lot of leftover ribeyes. I just got done eating 2 big old fat juicy ribeyes because I'm a fat ass. I need some Philly style potato salad for today. It was good, but it takes 24 hours to make because you got to bring the potatoes. Absolutely correct. Damn. What the hell's going on? I think we've got land shark jaws. Chuck's taking home Groot as we speak, and Bruno, his next door neighbor, is yapping his head off at the window for some reason. You guys tell me. Steak and eggs. That's a good idea for tonight. I already ate a couple of the ribeyes from yesterday. I've got like 6 ribeyes left over. But steak and eggs does sound good. No caffeine. Oh shit, Trini Dog is back in town. Welcome back, neighbor. What's up, Chloe Dog? What's up? Oh, fuck yeah. No caffeine withdrawals for me. I'm on caffeine 24/7, Mr. Middleton. It's helping me stay away from alcohol. I think there might be a werepup in your neighborhood. I don't think he's home right now. He had his daughter. He had his little werepup daughter this weekend. I think he might be taking her home or spending time with her somewhere. Chuck's not a werewolf. I can just tell you that right now. If Chuck's an old Army veteran, Chuck's crazy, just as crazy as I am. If Polly wanted to attempt to bite Chuck and make him a werepup or a werewolf, Chuck would twist Polly's head off. To be honest, yeah, I guess that's funny you bring that up, Kenny. I've got a whole fridge full of sparkling water too. I really don't have cravings anymore at this point. I mean, like the first month was rough, but I'm going on 3.5 months now. I really don't have a whole lot of cravings, but I'm drinking my sugar-free soda mixed with Powerade. Yeah, orange mango's good. I've got the blood orange sparkling water. I've got black cherry. I've got lime sparkling water. And I'm not, they got peach flavor, but I'm not a peach fan. But I mainly drink the blood orange and the black cherry. What's really helping me out, and I love these freaking things, they're caffeine pouches. They're tobacco-free, by the way. Let's get that clear. They're tobacco-free. I got caffeine pouches called Berserk. Those things are Berserkers. They're fucking phenomenal. I probably have 1 or 2 Berserker caffeine pouches a day, and they keep me like buzzed for 3 to 4 hours a pouch, so they work. So yeah, no problems on my end on that one. I've got to be careful about real. I don't know. I need to get with my cardiologist. Green tea is got a lot of caffeine, a lot of stimulants in it. I got to be real careful about what I take with my heart condition. The pouches are fine. The Berserker pouches are fine. My sugar-free Mountain Dew's good because it's sugar-free, and then sugar-free Powerade. But I gotta ask him about the green tea pills. I gotta see if I because there's a lot of stimulant. There's a lot of stimulants in the green tea pills. Yeah, he's trying to take me out the game. But I've already done all my research on the caffeine pouch, the Berserker caffeine pouches. They're good. I don't know, Asylum. Get a job and go see if you can buy some. Yeah, Joe said, yeah, in Hogwarts. Yeah, I go see my cardiologist next month in July. I'm going to ask about, because green tea pills are the shit, Kenny. I agree. Go to your local coffee shop and ask for candy tea. Or go to Hogwarts. I'm with Joe on that one. Go to Hogwarts. I don't care. There we go. There you go, Joe. There's a good shot of Bruce right there. That is a great shot of Bruce right there in Jaws, drinking butterbeer. That's a cool ass shot of Bruce right there. I freaking back to Jaws. I can't get enough of this movie. I'm sure by June 20th they're going to be showing a marathon of the Jaws movie since it is the 50th anniversary on June 20th. But yeah, Bruce is missing a tooth. That's after he bit into the tank. That's after he bit into the damn tank. That's what that is. I don't know, Kenny, maybe that's when you busted him in the mouth. That's when Joe busted him in the mouth. Shit, that little Vienna sausage wouldn't be enough to bust out one of Bruce's teeth. One of Asylum's it's an everlasting gobstopper. Hey, what's going on, Gerald? I'm great. Just here on the live stream talking about the 50th anniversary of Jaws coming up on June 20th. Gerald Malone, does that mean that you're a pizza fan or you're eating pizza right now? The hell? Whoever that is, I need to get out of here. Oh, okay. I remember now. Joe, what the hell are you laughing at, man? Stop laughing, Joe. It's like Who Framed Roger Rabbit. I swear to God, you guys are going to laugh yourselves to death one day. Is Sugar Daddy Demon still on here? And we're missing Evil Ash. We're missing Polly. We sure as hell, we miss Senor Sebastian Way. We're missing Bazo Wazzo. I still barbecue a lot. In fact, Gerald Malone, I got my smoker and my little blue grill sitting right here, along with my fire pit that I haven't used in about 2 years, but it's sitting here full of firewood, just sitting there. But yeah, I still do a lot of barbecue. I just did ribs for Memorial Day. I don't think you've been back on the live stream since I got back, Gerald. I just started doing live streams again about a month ago. I'd actually quit doing YouTube for about 7 months, 8 months, something like that. So we just brought the channel back, Gerald. I was going to go to church tonight, but they're having a hot dog fellowship after, and I'm cutting back on it. He's like, Anthony, you crack me. I can make a... He's like, hot dogs? I'm not going to church if they're just having hot dogs. Maybe some steak or pizza I might go. Yeah, I did leave for a while, but I decided to, I've had some I had some personal changes in my life for the better and for the good, so I come back to YouTube and it's been a lot of fun since I've been back. Except when Asylum's here. You do. Anthony, you crack me up, brother. Joe Headlock heading out now for church. No, he's not. He's not. I think that was not to instigate Joe, but I think that was a soft, fat joke for. Shit, now that you told me that, Joe's cracking up. Now that you told me that, me and Joe both, we're both going to your church now. I want a freaking hot dog, Anthony. Thanks a lot. Anthony, I was already full from the leftover ribeyes I had yesterday, smoked yesterday. Now you got me hungry for some hot dogs, Anthony. Working on getting your blood pressure down. Good for you, Anton. Gerald's cracking up. No, I support that 1,000%, Anthony. That's don't let what happened to me happen to you. That was some scary ass shit. My blood pressure was out of control. Of course, I didn't realize it because I was in a drunken stupor 24/7. But the last four months, I'm gonna even say 5. The last 4 or 5 months before I had my heart attack and then open heart surgery, I don't remember I don't remember hardly anything, but I don't remember being sober during that time. It was a sad deal. Okay, good, Anthony. I'm glad, not in the fact that it's scary shit, but I'm glad that scared you enough to where you're keeping an eye on it. So, because I don't want that to happen to any of y'all. Anybody that's a friend of mine, on YouTube, a subscriber, an acquaintance of mine, I don't want that to happen to anybody at all. I mean, having a heart attack's one thing, but having your aorta burst right by your heart, like what happened to me, and my chest filled up with blood, I am blessed and lucky to be here. Hey, I appreciate that, JoJo. Now let's go to Anthony's church and just go get some hot dogs. I'll bring a can of chili and a bag of onions. I got some jalapeno mustard too, man. That's good stuff. Jalapeno relish. Sorry, it's jalapeno relish. Hey, Anthony, I walk every day and every evening. I think Joe does too. Joe will tell you he walks every evening too. But walking, with some people, most of the time walking is all you need to do. As long as you walk about 20, 30 minutes, even longer if you want, but 20 to 30 minutes of walking every day or every evening is some of the best exercise for your heart and your cardio. It's very important. It's good. It's great, in fact. Let's see if I can. Nope, we still got Bruce lined up. Oh, there it is. There's Hoopa. Hoopa drives the boat. This Richard Dreyfuss there is Hooper. He's actually my favorite character in Jaws. I love the fact that he plays an oceanographer. I wanted to be an oceanographer when I was a kid. I didn't realize I was going to become a full-time YouTuber or a business owner, but I wanted to be an oceanographer. And he was an oceanographer, and he was fascinated with sharks, so he did some little soft amateur shark hunting, not like Quint did, but yeah, Hoopa. Hoopa drives the boat. Slow ahead, Hoopa. Yeah, slow ahead. Why don't you come down here and chump some of this shit? Yeah, that's my favorite character in the original Jaws. Hooper, Matt Hooper. Hooper. The parts between him and Roy Scheider, especially when he comes over to dinner and brings a bottle of wine over to the Brody residence after Brody gets slapped by the mom of the kid that got eaten that day. He's like, Hooper sits down with the bottle of wine and he goes, "So, how was your day?" And then they laugh about it. Just some great fucking scenes between Hooper and Brody in Jaws from 1975. Oh, no shit, Kenny. In the book, you couldn't wait for Hooper to get shredded. But yeah, in the book, he was a perverted, womanizing adulterer in the book. And yes, he did die in the book, thank God. In the book, Hooper's character had an affair with Chief Brody's wife. But it was different in the movie. Way different, thank God. It didn't happen like that in the movie. But yeah, in the book, he was a perverted adulterer. He was a womanizer. Named after the Hooper natives. Oh, Jesus. Here's a theory I have about Hooper when he's talking about pay attention to see his theory having to agree with. I think it's theory I can't caught himself saying it. Yeah, you might be onto something on that one, Anthony. But yeah, Anthony's right. Hooper's character in the novel is insufferable. He's a piece of shit. Has an affair with Chief Brody's wife, but in the movie, he's great. He's a great character. Nothing like that in the movie. Thank God. And he is my favorite character in Jaws. Richard Dreyfuss, one of his first movies, young up-and-coming actor back then, played Matt Hooper fucking fantastic. Got you, Anton. It was perfectly cast. I couldn't agree with you more, Anthony. They couldn't have found a better cast for the characters. No, it's inarguably the best cast that they could ever have for that movie. I would love to get into a debate with somebody about that. I would love to see somebody disagree with me on that. I would debate them into the ground on that one. Exactly. Oh, Senor Sebastian Ways here. Welcome to celebrating 50 years of Jaws, Bazo. Hoopa, full steam ahead. Yes, Senor Sebastian Way, Bazo Wazzo's here. Hoopa, full steam ahead. Yeah, we'll do the full steam. There we go. We'll do the full steam ahead. Come on. Hurry up, Hoopa. Don't wait on me. You actually think you can get this little needle into that shark skin if I can get close enough? It's good to see you too, Bazo. Hope you've had a good weekend, brother. Hope you're still having a good weekend. You mean to tell me you can get this little needle into that shark skin if I can get close enough? If I can get close enough to him, what you'll need to do is drop me down in the cage, down into the water, and then if I get close enough, oh, you can't go down in that cage in that water. Do you have any better suggestions? There, I'm quoting. Sea bass. Yeah, that's a good name for today's live stream topic. Polly stays away from the refrigerator cheap. No, he doesn't. Take a look at the guy. Whoa. Good to see you, Bazo. Hope you and your family's doing good. It's good to see you on the live stream. We missed you on Friday night. I know you came in and said hi for a minute, but we were talking about some cool ass subjects on Friday night. We ended with Jeepers Creepers, didn't we, Kenny? Polly will be on a pirate ship trying to pirate other ships for food. we're gonna need a bigger boat for either most likely for Steven Seagal, Baz. Drum Dumps just pinched one off for his last video. Oh my God, Lee McCoy's such an idiot. Oh shit, Anthony? Because I love Final Fantasy VII. Damn, I'm glad you told me that, Anton. I'm ready for the stream. I got a lot of topics. Which topic? You ready for the Friday the 13th stream? You talking about for Friday the 13th, Bazo? Because yeah, there's a lot of news coming out for Friday the 13th and Crystal Lake right now. In fact, I still need to do a video over the latest news of Crystal Lake. All right, we look forward to it, Anton. Oh, tomorrow is the TCM bidding wars. Yeah, see, I didn't know that because I hate his guts so much. But until you pointed that out in the Discord, Baz, I would have never even knew it. It took me out of it. Yeah. When you pointed it out on the Discord, I was like, "Yep, there's that dumbass right there." Yeah, it all comes down to that. Whoever wins it, regardless what Anthony's saying there, we all lose anyways. And to be honest with me, I'm not a TCM fan, so it really matters not to me. He said, "Wait, I recognize that weasel." That's exactly what he is. He's a fucking pussy ass weasel. I'm with you on that one, Kenny. I prefer Jeepers Creepers over TCM. And I'm talking all parts. I mean, I love the first ones. I respect the first one for being a legendary, iconic horror movie. I love the second one. I love the third one. The Next Generation doesn't exist to me. The first Michael Bay reboot was okay. But I would rather watch a marathon of Jeepers Creepers. Yeah, I wouldn't pick Jordan Peele to fucking wipe a midget's ass. Let me tell you something. I would rather get a prostate exam done by Edward Scissorhands than watch one of fucking Jordan Peele's movies. Agreed, Kenny. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I'd rather get a prostate exam done by fucking Edward Scissorhands than watch any of Jordan Peele's fucking bullshit movies. Dumbass will call himself a self-proclaimed actor. That small part. Yeah, he's a nobody. Yeah, you're probably right, Baz. Yes, Anthony. Yeah, I agree with you on that one. Yeah, probably. I almost said something. I'm still trying to behave myself these days here on my channel. Oh, of course, Kenny. Of course. He's gonna dye his hair pink. That would not surprise me. If everything that Sebastian is saying about TCM, if Jordan Peele gets, wins the bidding war for the next movie, it would not surprise me in the least if any of that came true. That would be a cool mask. In fact, you make masks all the time, Anton. You should do that. You should make that your next mask project, Anton. That'd be cool as shit, man. And then make you a fan film with it. Push the trapdoor button and feed them to the show. Feed them the Bruce, right, Chad Middleton? That actually that was not Megan Fox is in that direction. That was actually Chloe Dog. That was Trinity's daughter, Chloe Dog. I know nothing about working with latex. Oh, no shit. Just the plastics, huh? I don't know anybody that works on the. I don't know anybody on the channel here that works on latex masks. So far, Baz. Yeah, you're right. And you have done plenty of hockey masks, Anton. Hey, Gerald, thanks, man. I appreciate it. Welcome back to the channel. Hey, Gerald, if you can become a member of the channel, I need one more member to start doing my members only live stream trivia. So check out my membership perks and packages I offer on the channel, Gerald. Yeah, Kenny said I work with latex, but not masks, if you know what I mean. I'm glad they're bringing back OGs like Crazy Ralph. He deserved. But yeah, I agree, Baz. I can't wait to hear and see how they make his backstory. I need to do a video specifically just on Crazy Ralph. Yeah, more backstory is always fucking righteous and cool. Baz said to each his own. I deal with latex, but not masks, if you know what I mean. That's the way Kenny just said it, if you know what I mean. Not a bad day, huh? Is that why he goes around going, you're all doomed? Kenny. Oh, Kenny, that's why we love you. You're always pushing that envelope, buddy. Pushing that envelope so fat. Oh, it's all good, Gerald. I was just pointing it out, brother. I was just pointing it out. I understand. Trust me. I get it. Nothing but love, Gerald. Yeah, that's a good backstory right there. Because I still think to that very day during the Friday the 13th movies, part 1 and 2, I still think Ralph was still coked out on the coke he found in the woods. You're doomed. Your ass crack's doomed. It's doomed. All right, Gerald, no problem, man. Just whenever. The reason I'm real anxious to starting the live stream trivia, I've got a lot of cool gifts to give away to the winner. I got a lot of stuff in my office over there to give away that's just I don't have any use for anymore. Stuff that hadn't even been taken out of packages, shirts that haven't even been worn. You might be right, Baz. That's a good theory, man. No, I mean, you're laughing, but that's a good theory. Tomorrow, my last ship box that will be here, I think, is going to rewatch the whole services, even the not so good last 2 seasons. I forgot all about that. That was a good show up until the last season. You said last 2 seasons. I thought it was mainly just the last season, but that had a good cast too. Travis Van Winkle from Transformers and the 2009 Friday the 13th reboot. Adam Baldwin from Full Metal Jacket. Hopefully, hopefully they give Kevin Bacon's boner a little bit more this time around. Shit, that thing couldn't poke a fucking wall's eye out, man. Baz. The first 2 seasons were amazing. Season 3 was good. Season 4 was just okay, and 5 was a letdown. They killed too many characters. Yeah, it was hard for me to watch the last season because of that, Anthony. I was like, come on. There is other ways of I don't know. That was disappointing. Bazo's fucking cracking up again. Full steam ahead, Hoopa. Where the hell did JoJo go? Where's JoJo Head Loco at? I do too, Baz. I want it to be the last season because, they're obviously not going to be kids anymore. You can tell it's like years and years after the 4th season. You can tell because they've grown up too much. But I hope it ends good too, and I hope it's the last season. I really do. I love that freaking show, Baz. Okay, Thor. We thought maybe you stopped off at Hogwarts, Joe. Would you rather succumb to Kevin Bacon's boner or let Jason split you? I'll let Jason split me in half with an axe. He's stuffing hot dogs inside his shirt. Joe, stop eating, Joe. Good God almighty, Joe. Yeah, he's up top the bleachers. Eating. Yeah, just give me the axe. Yeah, I'll be split in half with the axe. I'd rather be split in half by old Jason than deal with Kevin Bacon being hung like a fucking light switch. One of the charms of the show is the 80s feel. Wish Friday would do it too. Agreed, Baz. That's why I love the Stranger Things show so much, is because it's got the 80s vibe, and I grew up in the fucking 80s. Kenny's fucking cracking up right now. Let's see what Hooper thinks. Hooper's like, yep. Oh no, we got the Roy Scheider this time. Chief Brody said, yep, he's hung like a light switch, all right. Who the fuck goes to summer camps now? Back in the day, it was more of a common thing, right? Yeah, Chief Brody just confirmed it. Yeah, Kevin Bacon is hung like a fucking light switch. He's jealous of the wall. Unless they said it years after. Another iconic character for the original Jaws, Anthony. Mr. Roy Scheider himself. Come down here and chump some of this shit. The man, yeah. Oh, that's another thing. Murray Hamilton, who basically plays his boss, the mayor of Amity, he is a stupid, useless piece of shit. You're right, Anthony. Murray Hamilton. Yeah, with Hooper. Yeah, he was so stupid. I want you to find the kids that did that to the billboard and hang them by their Buster Browns. Yeah, Murray Hamilton did a good job on his part. Yeah, the mayor does fucking make you physically angry, Kenny. I hate the scene in Cut Out Jaws 2 where the mayor was the only person to... Yeah, why did they cut that part out? It's in a deleted scene on the Blu-ray in 4K, and sometimes you can catch it on a TV version. But yeah, he's the only one that actually raises his hand to keep Brody around. And part 2, you're right. Yeah, it shows that he did learn. Kevin Bacon can't be stopped. It's Optimus Prime to Megatron and Transformers the movie from 1986. Kevin Bacon must be stopped, no matter the cost or the size of that fallacy. And it makes sense when you watch the movie because he's very timid about trying to calm Brody down. It was like almost they had him convinced. Yeah. Yeah, it was Murray Hamilton was the insufferable character in the original Jaws. Joseph Marcello or Macallo, he was the insufferable character in Jaws 2. The one that was Mrs. Brody's boss. Joseph Macallo, or I think I'm saying his name right. He played Stefano on Days of Our Lives for years. But yeah, Joseph Macallo or Marcello. Look it up for me, Anthony. But you know exactly who I'm talking about. Yeah, Baz, the 50th anniversary again is coming up on June 20th, so catch up on your Jaws. Hey, Kenny, ignore him. He's spamming the fucking live stream, Kenny. He's fucking around. That's why I'm ignoring his ass. Kevin Bacon makes for a great Viagra commercial. No, Jaws from 1975 is a near perfect fucking movie. And that's not just my opinion. That's a fucking proven fact. Jack. Blowhouse strikes again with what? The Black Phone 2? Yeah, I love The Exorcist, but yeah, it's better than The Exorcist. Oh, that's right. They picked up the rights and creativity for the Saw franchise. I remember that now. Yeah, it was one of the earliest movies I ever saw too, Anthony. I'm with you on that one. Bunny Rabbit eating bird seed with the birds. The Shallows was a surprisingly good movie. I love that movie, Kenny. Yes, Jaws does rule. Thank you, Joe. Again, not just my personal opinion. It's a true fucking fact, Jack. Jaws, the motion picture original movie, is a near perfect movie. Yeah, they did utilize it well, Bazo. Open Water was good too, Kenny. I like it. I like it, JoJo. Has a good cast and it's a decent movie. I didn't mind it. To each his own, Asylum. I never seen that one, Kenny. Deep Blue Sea 3 is decent. I might have to check that out for myself. That was my favorite part, especially when he's going off yelling and screaming for like the 80th time in that movie. I was so happy when that shark come up and swallowed his dumb ass whole. I was real happy about that one. Come on, motherfucker! Bitch! Hell yeah, it's already going on 7:30, man. It's a good atmosphere out here tonight, guys. All right, Anthony, I'm going to check. If you say it's decent, I'm going to check it out. Baz, I know what you're talking about, man. he's got the best plot armor known to man. That's a good one, Baz. He's got better plot armor than Jeepers Creepers does. My software is going haywire right now, guys. He hid in the oven from the sharks. How the fuck is he? That ain't no shit, man. The whole scene where the doctor gets his arm bitten off, then gets ripped down off the helicopter. The sharks were scary. Yeah, that's a good part. I actually forgot about that, Thor Burno. So he got shot by JLC and then almost got eaten by the super shark. That's pretty crazy, Middleton. Yeah, I'm gonna check that out, Anthony. If you say it's decent, I'm gonna check it out. Agreed, Baz. Ooh, Kenny said, I only got hardware if you know what I mean. I don't remember him making a third one either, Baz, but Anton has just confirmed it. Anton has confirmed it. Fuck it, Joe. Joe Headlocko. Yeah, I knew there was a second one, but I had no clue about a third one. House Shark. Hey, what's up, Mr. Chadwick? How's it going, buddy? Chadwick Chad-O-Matic is on the live stream. We are celebrating 50 years of Jaws, Chad. Oh, of course I remember Sharknado. They only have like 10,000 movies of it, Bazo. Bazo Wazzo. Yeah, my software, not hardware, is going crazy right now, Kenny. I've been on for an hour and 37 seconds, Chad-O-Matic. I wanted to get my my video of 50 years of Jaws out of the way before I did anything else. I liked Fortnite when it very first come out about 20 years ago, but I'm not a Fortnite fan anymore. Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. Yeah, nobody likes that. Wrong live stream. We're talking horror movies on this live stream. I still haven't seen that. The thunder's coming off in the distance, guys. There actually is a movie based on, I think it's called Alligator, Bazo. Not Crawl either. It's an old movie from the late 70s, early 80s. A Jaws game would be fucking sick as fuck, Kenny. Lake Placid's good, Joe, but I don't know if that's what he's talking about or not. Yeah, I know. I kind of need some exercise for this evening, so I hope Jason Voorhees does come along with this thunderstorm so I can kick the shit out of him. Yes, Alligator with Robert Foster. Thank you, Anthony. Yeah, again, like I said, Five Nights at Freddy fanboy. Wrong live stream. That's right. See, Tim Atkins remembers that. Yes, for the original Nintendo Entertainment System back in the day, there was a Jaws game. I remember that, Tim. Thanks for bringing that up. No, you did. Everybody did good on getting him the fuck out of here. Good job, guys. Good job, moderators. Good job, Asylum. Good job, Bazo. Good job, Anton. But yeah, Tim Atkins is right. Dr. Chalice, best mustache on YouTube. There was an old Nintendo Entertainment System original NES game of Jaws, just like there was an original Friday the 13th game on the original NES system as well. Asylum, that would be cool. You can either play the part of the shark or you can play the shark hunter. Yeah, he was most likely 7 years old. Had his mom or dad's phone that had a YouTube account. Joe, I would... But before I did any kind of physical harm to that Jason Joe, I'd rip that stupid piece of shit fucking mask off his head. And then I would shove the front of his face to the back of his head for starters. Jaws versus E.T. Oh, Middleton. There was a Jaws game for PS2 where you can play as the shark. I don't remember that, Anton. What's up, Werepup Silva? What's going on, Endgame? How you doing? I came back to YouTube after about 7-8 months. You must have had a different name because you are a moderator. Is it Jess? Is it Jess Queen? Is it Rocket Queen? I can't recognize your pic too much, but if it's Jess Queen, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the live stream, gorgeous. That would be cool, Baz. I'm still 100% convinced Silva isn't Polly. I don't think it's Polly, but just as annoying. Yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking Endgame is Jess Queen. I think that's you in your profile pic. Who else has a werepup fetish, right? Oh, shit, yeah. That gets to Roy Scheider look again. Roy Scheider's like, enough of this werepup bullshit talk. I think it's Jess Queen. Or Rocket. She used to go by Rocket Queen, Jess Queen. And if it's her, I've talked to her recently on the Maestro Megalodon. I talked to her recently on Instagram. But she hasn't said anything since she said something on the live stream. Yeah, Rocket Queen. Yeah, you're right, Matt. It's Rocket Queen. Yeah, she just recently hit me up on Instagram, and I thought she was on the live stream, but she hadn't said anything since. Wouldn't be the first person we've had on live stream with an alternate account. Exactly. Yep, it's Jess. How's it going, beautiful? Yeah, I remember that, Baz. Yeah, I have still been communicating with Jess Queen here on Instagram off and on. Yes, the chats are back and better than ever. We'll call you in game now. The in game. Oh, shitty internet connection. Yeah, welcome to my world. I can't even get my green screens to work right now. So we're stuck with Roy Scheider, I guess, for the remainder of the time. We're stuck with Chief Brody here. Oh, absolutely, Middleton. Floppy disks. Missing you on chat and at home doing so many loads of laundry, but so glad I got the notification for your live. Oh, don't leave yet, Jess. Come on, Jess. You just got here. Always gotta leave. Always leaving you, Jess. Kenny, are you making fun of my software? Are you calling it as old as floppy disks? I can't stay long. I gotta work in the AM. Well, Chadwick, it's only 7:30, bro, or it might be 8:30 where you're at. I would throw triple fucking H straight into the shark's mouth. Yeah, I can't stand fucking triple fake. Okay, so you still do go by Rocket Queen on other live streams, but it's in game here on this live stream. That would be badass. In fact, if I knew anybody that had a replica of Orca from Jaws, me and you'd be going sailing on that some. I would take everybody on the Orca to go sailing in the ocean, and hopefully we don't get attacked by a 25-foot great white shark. Oh, okay. Okay, well, hey, I'm glad. If you got to go, Chad, I'm glad you stopped by, Mr. Chadwick. It was good to see you for a little bit. Yeah, in games like, Chad, you stay too. Chad can't. He's got to go to the Tower Farm. I don't know, Baz. Bazo cracks me up, man. They closed it down? Are you serious, Baz? I knew about that, but I didn't know they closed it down. Yeah, the keys. I miss old practical effects too. One of the best horror movies is John Carpenter's The Thing for practical effects. You thought he was more of a cookie woman chaser. Cookie woman. Cookie woman. Dale's gas station, 5th and Main. Thank you, in-game. Every little Halloween quote that you throw up on the comments, I will impersonate. Oh yeah, Aliens, good practical effects too. Good one there, Jess. Yes, The Thing. John Carpenter's The Thing. I'm glad I can help you drift off to sleep, Chad. It makes it lets me know I'm putting in a good part for your work week. Grinds my gears this day to watch stage Phantom Opera film, Harry Potter attraction at Universe. Oh, I didn't know that either, Anton. Those men knew exactly. Yeah. That cop's like, Gail's gas station, 5th and Main. Let's go look at her huge cookies. Yeah, you're right, in game. Good one. Oh shit, I forgot. Oh Jess, old Rocket Queen. She has a good sense of humor, like we all do too. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you, Jess. Fucking Harry Potter. The only Harry Potter fan on here is Asylum. Ain't that right, Joe? I love to go out and swim with sharks. I'd love to go out and swim with sharks. Ain't nobody forgetting those cookies. No, not one bit. The Jurassic Park effects were great too, Kenny. Harry Cooter. Yeah, Asylum's the only one that's a Harry Potter fan on here. I would love to see that deleted scene, Anthony, in real life. Yeah, I will never lay eyes on it, Baz. And that doesn't surprise me one fucking bit at all. I like Harry Potter too, but if it gets on Asylum's nerves that I don't like it on the live stream, then I'm gonna pretend like I don't like it. Oh, I'm never sensible if I can help it. Hee 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 hee. For God's sake, stop her! On whose order? She hasn't done anything wrong. Follow her then. Least you can do that. If that girl dies tonight. There you go. Keep them coming in game. I grew up with it. I'm a millionaire. I'm millennial, sorry. Harry Potter had a great story. It's just the first three were kids. Right, Baz. It gets way better after that. I totally agree. Everybody's fucking cracking me up right now. Kids said the first three are the best. I actually love Harry Potter. Yeah, I like Harry Potter too. I like it, but people act like Harry Potter's the best movie out there. Yeah, I'm with you, Jess. They worship the fucking ground Harry Potter walks on, but it's not the greatest movie ever made. I'm with you on that one. Jess is cracking up. Yes, I like Jaws 2. Jaws 3 is a guilty pleasure because when I was growing up as a kid in the 80s, it was always on HBO, and Jaws 4 The Revenge it's watchable, but yeah, Jaws 1 and 2 are my favorite one. Jaws 2, the sequel Jaws 2 is my favorite sequel, Chad. Can't eat these. Voldemort. Yes, indeed, in-game. My favorite is Chamber of Secrets. Kitty. Asylum can play me Dobby like candy. Yeah, Voldemort looks way better than Jamie Lee Curtis, yes. Yes, that's what we're doing here, Jess Queen. We are celebrating 50 years of fucking Jaws. Yes, Voldemort looks better than fucking mummified Jamie Lee Curtis. Jamie Lee Curtis's head looks like looks like her neck threw up. Tina's my favorite character in Halloween 5. I'm with you on that one, Kenny. Reboot trash, not replacing Snape. I will again. That's another movie or set of movies that I will use this analogy. I would rather get a fucking prostate exam by Edward Scissorhands than watch the new Harry Potter reboot. Freddy Krueger looks better than Jamie Lee. Yeah, Freddy Krueger's ass crack looks better than Jamie Lee Curtis. You like the third and fourth one the most? Bazzo Wazzo. It's good to have you back, Jess. I forgot you have a really good sense of humor like we do. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Halloween shit dick ends. The Ben Gartner jump scare is one of the best. Joe, you fucking crack me up, Joe. Hey, Jess. Yeah, I know. Everybody's got jokes today. Everybody's got jokes on the live stream today. We talked about Jaws for about 30 minutes. Now we're on to jokes. By the way, Jess, you want to become a member of the channel? I need one more member of the channel to start my Saturday night members only live stream trivia. There you go, Kenny. That's a good one too. I'd rather watch a naked buffalo take a dump in a panda bear's ass than watch Halloween Ends ever again. Yeah, that scared a lot of people from getting into the water back in the day, Joe. Check out my membership packages and become a member of the channel again, Jess. We missed you. Kenny, who the fuck is that? I'd watch Jaws 59 times before one show of it. Yeah, you got that right. Jess the Game Queen. There we go. Jess the Game Queen. Yeah, right. You'd have better luck finding silver, golden water on the moon on that one, Joe. You can go through YouTube, go on my channel, and the membership packages are on my main page on the channel. In-game Jess Queen. Yes, that was freaking hysterical, Chad. I saved that damn thing. That was fucking hilarious, Chad. That's a slippery situation, literally. Oh, Boondocks is get a parody of them too, Mr. Middleton. I did not know that, but I will definitely check that out. Woo! Right in the forehead. Yes, Baz, right in the forehead. Yeah, you're exactly correct on that, Sebastian. I'm out here in the middle of a thunderstorm doing a live stream for y'all. I am a dedicated YouTuber to my subscribers, guys. Trick or treat, motherfucker. JLC got caught eating Diddy's butthole. Ew. Polly's busy trying to get Angel Reese's number. Yeah, I totally agree with you, Thorburn. Oh, yeah, she's a weirdo by far. She always will be. But she's not as insufferable as fucking Diddy is. This is how dedicated of a YouTuber I am for you guys. I'm getting ready to get pummeled back here by a thunderstorm. Just do it if you want. If you really want to, just do it after the live stream. Or whenever you hop off the live stream. Can you guys hear that thunder? I'm getting ready to take a shellacking. Yeah, he's watching Five Nights at Freddy right now with that sitting on that corn on the cob. He's up. Agreed, in-game. I totally agree with you. Anthony, you don't want these thunderstorms, man. It's been brutal here the last couple weeks. Polly Wally want a weenie? Don't ask him that question. Yeah, he's watching Harry Potter while sitting on corn on the cob. We watched Jaws, Asylum, and I watched Tina, my favorite character from Halloween 5. Oh, that's right. I thought you were in Tennessee. Oh, you're in Kentucky, Jess. I thought you were in Tennessee, but you're in Kentucky. Yeah, you guys are getting obliterated right now, too. It's an acquired taste, Anton. Nope, Tina's the best character. Halloween 5, the best character ever. Yeah, literally dropped open, Kenny. Yeah, all you gotta do is get the $2.99 a month, and then next Saturday I'll start the live stream trivia. But I had to at least get 12. I wanted 12 to 15 members to make it, worth the trivia. But yeah, all you gotta do is get the $2.99 per month, and then I'll start the live stream trivia this Saturday. Dr. Chalice from Halloween 3 Season of the Witch. Yes, she is, Asylum. Have a good day. It was 92 degrees and sunny here in Haddonfield where I'm at, but no, this is what I got now. I got rotating wall clouds surrounding me right now. Yeah, you're right, Baz. I put in for it. I love the F-13 vids for trivia you did, and that's funny because I've got a lot of Friday the 13th merchandise to give away to winners on the trivia, Jess. I know those are the best parts, Joe. Not the best parts, but that's some of the coolest parts. There's probably more celebs that's done worse than that's being projected. Oh, absolutely. Hollywood is some weird. It's a totally weird, ignorant piece of shit planet, man. The last time I was sitting out here, I wasn't doing a live stream. The last time I was sitting out here in my driveway, it was the beginning of last week. I looked up in the air and a funnel that hadn't touched the ground floated right over my damn head. Kenny, the best character was, but yeah, the best trick or treat, motherfucker. See, even what's up, A Stringer? Even Jess, the game queen, has a good sense of humor. Good to see you again, A Stringer. I'd rather worry about hurricanes and tornadoes. I have a grave fear of that shit. You have a grave fear for hurricanes or yeah, tornadoes are vicious. Baz, I see what you're saying now. Good for you, Jess. Hope everything's going good for you now, Jess. Hope everything's going really good for you now. Elon definitely went to a Diddy party. Oh wait, no, I'm not. No, I'm not going there. Wildfires and quakes out here on the West Coast. Yeah. Shit, you're still getting hit by wildfires out there, Kenny? I know California almost burned to the ground, which I wouldn't mind that so much. Oh, dude. You talking about the sequel to Twisters? Damn, my fucking phone's starting to glitch. That's a good looking one right there. Hold on. Yeah. Let's see if that drops down. I don't see a whole lot of rotation just yet. But trust me, I see some rotation. You guys are going to be the first ones to know. Kenny said, oh, yeah, every year. All right, Baz, I've heard hot and cold things about Twisters. Yeah, my phone's glitching like a son of a bitch, too. Jess Game Queen. That's what I'm going to call you, Jess Game Queen. Hell no, because you were enthralled by the movie, Anton. Okay, good. I didn't want to say anything until you did, but that's what I was referring to as your divorce, but I'm glad my videos are helping you through that. Yes, Jess the Game Queen. Because now that you're divorced, you're going to be one hell of a player, aren't you, player? As Eminem says in Super, oh yeah, girl, run that game. Oh yeah, run that game. Yes, Jess the Game Queen. The OG Twister, I guarantee you, smokes the sequel. Let's see if I can. Oh, okay, gotcha. In game. So many classes I've yet to see. Still didn't see The Fog or The Thing. The original Fog and John Carpenter's The Thing is. You're gonna love those movies, Bazo. I'm just ignoring them. Fucking. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. We're talking about all the candy and shit that you stuff in your fucking mouth, Asylum. I actually do prefer Aliens over Alien. Yes, Aliens is the better movie. I love Alien. I love the original Alien, but Aliens went a step above and beyond. No, don't see Romulus. The 90s was a great decade for movies, especially for CGI. You're exactly correct, Anthony. Yeah, I liked Ripley in the original Alien movie, but she was fucking just phenomenally badass in Aliens. I remember what you're talking about in game. Is there a tornado forming behind me? What a way to go, guys. You're probably yep, there it is. Uh-oh. Haven't heard the sirens yet. Of course, that doesn't stop us here in this state. Yeah, that's a pretty decent lowering right there. Yeah, Dumulus. Tim, quick, send your mustache to stop it. His mustache flies off his fucking lip and puts on a cape and flies and breaks up the fucking tornado. That would be cool as shit. Oh, absolutely, yeah. And I know exactly what you want to talk about too, JoJo. The mustache is the cape. Oh, I ain't going nowhere in game. I've cheated death twice now. I'm not going nowhere. You don't have to worry about that. If you throw Jump Dums into the tornado, I guarantee the tornado will throw him right back. Yeah, shit. That little pussy. If he ever witnessed a tornado, he'd piss his fucking little pants. That motherfucker's the biggest pussy on YouTube. I can't stand him. Oh, yeah, I think you might have mentioned the car accident. But I'm in a lot of ways I'm glad it happened in game because I am now 3.5 months sober. I stopped drinking. Yeah, he'll make a 2-hour live stream that it wasn't safe. Yeah, Corey Cunningcock is definitely a pussy. I think Drum Dums is more of a pussy than Corey Cunningham, though. Let's do some storm watching, guys. Let's take a look at the. Oh yeah, that's looking pretty promising right there. Oh yeah, I saw anything Romulus. I powered it on YouTube. I wanted my money back, even though I saw it for free. That's the way I felt about Halloween Ends, Baz. He had to leave the theater because this guy was. Yeah. And then to explain himself. Oh yeah, that's looking promising right there, guys. We're doing some storm watching now, guys, on the live. We went from celebrating 50 years of Jaws to storm tracking. Yeah, that's a good one right there. That's right literally above my head. There's a vortex. It's not swirling, but that's a vortex. Yeah, 2025 is getting a bit better. I totally agree, Baz. 2025 is getting way better than the end of 2020. 2024 wasn't a very good year for me. Let me quote Barry Sim. Yeah, I'm trotting out for a cheeseburger. Oh yeah, it's looking brutal here, guys. Oh, look at that. That's a vortex. It's just not rotating. That's weird. Shit, this this hat's sewn onto my head, man. It ain't going nowhere. That's a good one, JoJo. That's a good one. Oh. Oh. I just now noticed that. Whoops. Sorry, guys. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was born with this hat on, Baz. 2016 was a good year, Kenny. When I was in the hospital, you see me without a hat. Only on my live streams will you see vortex, possible tornado clouds, guys. I know one thing, if the tornado sirens start going off and I'm still out here doing a live stream, you guys better donate like motherfuckers. Everything before the virus. Downdrafts pulling the clouds down, that's even fairly common to see around here. But it turns into little microbursts sometimes, and then rain starts pouring down on your head like concrete, Anton. Oh, shit. Just the game queen. Last time it hailed here 3 days ago, it was golf ball size. I think I got a pic of it. I'm not sure. I was gonna light one of my torches up, but now it's starting to spring. Oh shit, where'd that sumbitch come from? Damn! The Tower Farm. But Jess, you don't even know where she is. But I do. Yeah, same thing happened here in my parts, Anton. We had a microburst and power lines went fucking everywhere. I saw Loomis get knocked out with a chunk. He's like, Michael, have you come home? Michael, crap. 8-inch hail between here and Ridgemont. A filling station in flames because of a microburst. I'm telling you, there's a tornado here in this town. He's here to twist that town away and anybody that gets in his way. Bucky would definitely be the prime candidate to check it out, Middleton. When that happened, we were literally about to step a half a step shy from actual tornado form. Yeah, usually if a microburst shows up, usually a funnel follows. It's Florida. My weather isn't this bad. It's been worse days ago though. We're all us Midwestern states. We're getting pounded right now. You know me. I'd say there isn't enough Xanax in the world for me to deal with McCray. Yeah, trust me. We all still hate Dave McCray on this channel, Jess. Michael, please don't go to Haddonfield. Get smoked by Hale baseball instantly. Crack! Oh, look at, oh shit, I gotta show you guys this. Look at that. Damn. That's a beauty right there. You don't pull that tornado shit with me. That's it. I'm on the phone to the weather station right now. Don't you even think about leaving. Oh shit, not Slammo. Oh damn, that would suck. That would suck. Slammo Sammo getting struck in the skull with lightning. We watched the movie has been making good sense, Anton. I agree. Even the sky. Is she in Smiths Grove Sanitarium right now, Baz? Yeah, I know them storm clouds. Does it stop me from being on the live stream? Hell nah. In-game said no way. Hey, take it from both me and Anthony. Mike's been doing a lot of them like by himself, and he's actually doing pretty decent in-game. We kid you not. We kid you not. He said, them are storm clouds, fool. Those are purty right there. You sure do got a purty cloud. And I can't believe it, you're saying Romulus is shit too. Yeah, exactly, in-game. Oh, here comes the wind. Here comes the wind, little darling. Here comes the wind. It's all right. Oh, yeah. I'm sick of the majority of new movies. Same here, JoJo. Woo! I'm still here. 3C Films is good. I hear you, Baz. No, that's me glitching because I'm getting ready to get pounded here, guys. I may not be your guys' favorite YouTuber, but I have to be your favorite live streamer because I'm out here in the middle of a soon-to-be horrendous, hellacious fucking thunderstorm, guys. Look at that lightning in the background. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Listen to Joe. That's what she said. I knew about Lost Legends for a long time, Anthony. Lost Legends TV is a great fucking channel. I love their stuff. Oh, man. Wind is picking up great, guys. You're absolutely the favorite because you have a sense of humor and ain't scared to offend people over your own. Oh, yeah. I don't give a damn in game. You're exactly correct. We have some tornado warnings up here up in Pitts? Are you serious? Up in Pittsburgh? I've been up in Pittsburgh a lot. I got family up there. You guys never get that shit up there, man. That's weird. Yeah, I still hold strong with my opinions on horror movies in game, but I do one thing I'm doing different on the channel since I've been back. I do not talk politics or religion anymore. If you want to know my opinion on any kind of politics or religion, DM me personally on Instagram. Yeah, that's a good. I like it where they're both sitting in the cop car, handcuffed. You're arresting me? This motherfucker's killed more people than I've ever met. Thank you, JoJo. I appreciate that. Ah, shit, I'll be fine, Bazo. Bazo, have you ever known me to be scared of anything? I ain't scared of no nader. I ain't scared of no tornado. Shit, it takes a lot more than this to get a rouse out of me. Damn, the lightning is fucking crazy here right now. Oh, I love talking. Yeah, that's what this channel's based on. Talking Halloween movie shit, horror movie shit. Oh, shit. Woo! Get home to your homes, dummies. We do, yeah. We're glad you're back. We do need a woman commentator in here. Yeah, my beard will definitely deflect the lightning. Guys, it's going crazy here right now. Actually feels kind of good. It's been humid all day. Maestro is the ice in the damn whiskey glass. Hell yeah. I like that. I like that, JoJo. I like that a lot. But I like that. I like that a lot. I do not have a basement, but I got a nice hidey hole closet in the hallway of my house. Cleaned the coil for the Central Air today. I need to do that myself, Anton. He has a superhuman beard, even more powerful. Shit, I'm in the Midwest right now. It has not been dry here in the Midwest. It has not been dry at all in the Midwest. We have been flooded the past month and a half here. Gotcha, Anton. That's a good idea, actually. Kenneth Copeland would tell you that you've got to... yeah. Oh, no, I agree with you. That guy's a fucking whack job fruitcake. All right, guys, I'm going to get off the live stream here. I will, it's starting to get real wet here. I learned at Hogwarts, what sucks is that you guys don't have a beach. Yeah, and I love the beach. All right, have a good one, guys. I love you. Check out the memberships, Jess Queen and Tim Atkins. Good to see you, Jess Queen. I love you. I love all you guys. Thanks for joining the live stream today. I'm going to get out of here before I get struck by lightning. I will stay safe from the tornado. I'll be just fine, guys. Hit me up on the Instagram chat, Jess Queen and Joe. I'll see you guys later. Bazo, good to see you. All right, you guys all stay safe. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.